When David Foster Wallace writes about his experience aboard a cruise ship, he doesn't just describe it, he drowns you in the details. And that flood of details is exactly why his essay, A Supposedly Fun Thing I'll Never Do Again, became a non-fiction classic. Here are just a few lines from the famous opening of that essay. I have now seen sucrose beaches and a water a very bright blue. I have seen an all-red leisure suit with flared lapels. I have smelled suntan lotion spread over 2,100 pounds of hot flesh. I have been addressed as Mon in 3 different nations. I have seen 500 upscale Americans dance the electric slide. I have seen sunsets that looked computer-enhanced. I have very briefly joined a conga line. I have seen a lot of very big white ships. I have seen schools of little fish with fins that glow. I have seen and smelled all 145 cats inside the Ernest Hemingway residence in Key West, Florida. I now know the difference between straight bingo and prizo. I have seen fluorescent luggage and fluorescent sunglasses and fluorescent pince-nez and over 20 different makes of rubber thong. I have heard steel drums and eaten conch fritters and watched a woman in silver lame projectile vomit inside a glass elevator. I have pointed rhythmically at the ceiling to the 2/4 beat of the same disco music I hated pointing at the ceiling to in 1977. This sequence of images is disjointed and sometimes surprising, but they all come together to form a tapestry or a mosaic that establishes a rich context. And that was only the opening paragraph, but after 2 pages of these images, you really get the feeling that you're standing there on the deck with the author. This flood of sensory details is an example of a writing tool called conjuries, a rhetorical strategy that piles up adjectives, nouns, and images to create an immersive, almost overwhelming experience.